But if you look at what the mainstream media, these big news organizations are doing, they're not even gonna make it to the party. So my review of the GoPro Hero 5 Black, it's trash. The audio quality is so bad, it's just totally unusable. There's no fix. It's a weird hardware bug or something. I don't know what it is. There's not even any point talking about it, I guess. I can't use the damn thing. And so I bounced around yesterday from store to store trying to buy this drone. It comes with the gimbal, but I'm using the old one, the Hero 4 on the gimbal because it's substantially better. I'm gonna return this now and then get moving, I guess, because there's a flight at 6 p.m. to Amsterdam that I might have to be on. But I gotta deal with this first, so I guess we'll see what happens. All right, let's try this again. What I'm gonna try and do is get the Karma drone without the GoPro, and then buy the housing for the GoPro 4, and then buy the GoPro 4. Hopefully it should come out to just around the same price. The GoPro 4 is an amazing camera, and the Karma Grip with the GoPro 4 is possibly one of the best gimbal camera systems I have ever seen. I've tried the Osmo, the Unique, I've got some other handheld gimbals, and the GoPro really is the best. It's unfortunate that they're doing a really bad job with their latest run of products. I thought mission accomplished was yesterday, but I guess it's today. Now I have to go to B&H, actually, because I have to buy the GoPro 4, which I have to use with the drone. So it's gonna end up costing me like $50 more to do it this way, because the GoPro 5 is totally worthless, and Best Buy doesn't even sell the GoPro 4 anymore. So here's my advice for any filmmaker, journalist, anybody who for any reason will be making a video in the future: do not buy the GoPro 5 seriously. I mean, just listen to the audio on the last video I made, and I noticed it after I was editing, and I thought maybe there was some fix for it, but apparently they've known about the audio problem for a really long time and they haven't done anything about it, so I don't know, what can I say? So as I'm filming this, it is noon, and there's a flight at 6, which means I gotta go home, I gotta edit this video, I gotta have it uploaded, or everything done by maybe 4, so I can try and make it to the airport to get on this flight to the Netherlands. But I wanted to talk about something, I want to talk about the media. Right now, the biggest media organizations in the world are trying to figure out how to maintain influence, and they can't do it. I actually got emails from some of the biggest news organizations about the coverage I did in Sweden, because we had a turnaround time of less than 24 hours, and they didn't know how we were able to pull it off. The important thing that you need to know about how the media works is that it's all based on trust. And right now, the biggest media companies are losing trust. A lot of the new media companies and digital media companies are losing trust as well. There used to be a time where people trusted a news organization based on their authority. The journalist sitting behind the desk was an authority who knew what was going on, so you had to believe him. But that's not the way it works anymore. Now it's about more of a personal level of trust. The goal with me doing daily vlog videos, where you see me go out and buy my equipment, or I'll talk about something news related, or when I'm in the field, you'll see basically every step of the process that we're doing. The point of this is so that you can see through everything we're doing with journalism. Well, I should say most of what we're doing, because we still have to protect sources, and there's some meetings that I can't even talk about, but for the most part, you see our day-to-day endeavors. Doing daily videos is a big challenge, and I want to make sure that everyone can see the process by which I go about doing what I do. A good portion of the work that I do, maybe more than half, has been experimental methodology and technology in journalism. I was one of the first people to use Google Glass. I pioneered mobile live streaming, drones, and so I'm constantly experimenting with new technology. Many of you who are familiar with Casey Neistat probably know that CNN bought him out because they want him to try and figure out how they can do news better. And he did a really good job of making excellent content every day on YouTube. And so he did something right, it worked. Now there's the question of what can journalists do, right? Because Casey is a marketing guy, he's a filmmaker, he's not a journalist, although he does journalism sometimes. I will say everything I'm doing, late to the party, no doubt about it. But if you look at what the mainstream media, these big news organizations are doing, they're not even gonna make it to the party. They're so far removed. They have no trust with their audience. They're losing trust with their audience. And so you've got to figure out a new way to connect with people, and you've got to figure out how you can do it all the time and make something meaningful. Many people are choosing sides. They're picking hyper-partisan news outlets because it fits their view of the world. But is that something you can actually trust? Or is that a company that's going to try and tell you what you want to hear so that you click their link and give them money or give them ad revenue? But at the end of the day, most people don't actually know where this is all going. What I can say is, the biggest trend in media right now is trust. Do you trust your source? Do you trust the news outlet? And so one of the best ways to build trust with an audience is to be there every single day, showing exactly what's happening, exactly what you're doing. I am trying to make the process as transparent as possible. I'll give them a week before they start copying this. I've actually heard of several, mainstream media journalists who have started contemplating doing vlogs, because vloggers have been doing this stuff on YouTube for a long time now, and they've had great success with it, and now it's time for journalism to get in the game. I just got home. There it is, again, the third one that I've had to buy. So I got all my drone stuff and it's lying in a huge mess on my floor. I wanted to do a test, but the GoPro 5 was just not good. So I had to go return it and do all this stupid garbage. I am trying to find a flight to the Netherlands, and I think I might have one later tonight. So I'm not 100% sure. But there is a huge snowstorm about to hit New York City, and it's supposed to be, I guess, some historic late season blizzard, 18 inches plus expected. And it's likely that if I don't leave now, I might not be able to leave for a few days, so I would miss the elections in the Netherlands. But either way, I don't know, I'll be working on something. And if I don't get out to the Netherlands now, I'm definitely headed back to Europe in the next couple days, maybe a week, so it will happen. For now, I'll just say thank you all so much for hanging out today. Make sure to like the video because it really does help. Let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts or ideas. I've been kind of delayed on these videos because I'm playing catch up with jet lag and being a day behind on shooting more. I don't know, it's just exhausting, so I'll put it that way. But subscribe for more videos like this. But stay tuned because I will make it to Europe and then I will continue the coverage. So I'll see you all tomorrow.